Hello, everyone. This is Arthur Robinson Jr. I am the creator of PowerfulInterviews.com. I want to welcome you to this video. In this video, you're going to experience a life-changing information that you won't find anywhere else. I'm doing an exclusive interview with a great friend of mine. Her name is DC Cordova. And DC Cordova, she runs a wonderful program. It's called the Accelerated Business Schools for Entrepreneurs. And actually, she has a workshop coming up February the 25th through February the 28th. She's going to teach you valuable core principles of how you can take your business to the next level, making six figures or more. The great Jack Canfield, Robert Kiyosaki, T.R. Eckert, Laura Langmeyer, and many, many others has graduated from this phenomenal program. So right about now, get your pen and your pad and write down some notes. This information I'm going to share with you in this brief, powerful interview is going to change your life. So check it out.
Good evening, everyone. This is Arthur Robinson Jr., and tonight I have a special guest. Tonight I'm going to be interviewing an incredible woman. She's a great friend of mine. I'd like to welcome DC Cordova to the call.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. And thank you so much for the interview again. I love talking to your network.
Well, thank you, DC, for taking time out your busy schedule to educate my listeners about the power of the business success model. I gladly appreciate it.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. And I'm here to empower and support and give distinctions to all the listeners about a very powerful model that has worked for many. Some of them are people that they see on television. They see them, talking about their books and the difference that they have made out in the world, and also some of the large companies, the fast food companies. Once we give them this model, they will start having a distinction that can really make a difference to them on a daily basis.
Okay, so what I would like to know, and can you educate my listeners in regards to, can you give them a brief background about exactly what it is that you do and what we actually going to learn from you tonight in regards to the power of the business success model?
Okay, I'm actually a CEO for the Accelerated Business Schools and the Money and You program, and I have been doing that for over 30 years. I have a little joke that I tell people that I started when I was 5 years old because I cannot believe I've been doing it for actually about 32 years now. And I attended the first business school for entrepreneurs of its kind. It was a school that was created out of a need to teach entrepreneurs what they really needed to learn. My mentors, Marshall Thurber and a woman by the name of Bobby T. Porter, who has an organization called supercamp.com, which is for teenagers, they did research in the 70s to find out what traditional business schools taught entrepreneurs, and they found out that they didn't teach any majors that an entrepreneur really needed. A lot of business courses, a lot of business, statistics, and a lot of wonderful things they were teaching them, but they were not things that they needed to learn and they needed to know to handle day-to-day challenges and building organizations that the small business people needed to do. So they began their own business school because they were very successful in the real estate business. They had transformed the city of San Francisco. They were the ones who saved the beautiful big Victorians. If not, San Francisco would look completely different. And he was an attorney. She was just a housewife that had really gone on to create a lot of money. And they use sound business principles, and they also use what is called, the personal development, human development tools. And they were making so much money that many hundreds and hundreds of people wanted to come and work for them. So they had decided to create a business school because the male mentor, Marshall, is a total genius, and he had had such a bad experience when he was little because of the bell curve. He was so smart that there were always all these kids in his class that suffered because he was so smart and he could take in the information so fast. So he always wanted to have an ideal school where people could all learn using all the different modalities in order for them to learn quickly. So he applied all these different elements into the first business school for entrepreneurs. I was in my 20s. I was a court reporter on my way to being an attorney, and I decided to attend this school, fell in love with the work, and have been doing it ever since. At first, we did it all through the United States, and then later, in 1985, I took a trip overseas. We started to expand the work in Australia, and then later was expanded to New Zealand, to Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Taiwan, and later all throughout China. And that's what I have been doing, training entrepreneurs, working with people with tremendous heart in order to bring my mission that evolved through the years, which is to transform educational systems around the world, to eradicate poverty and hunger. And my purpose is to uplift humanity's consciousness through business. We truly believe that business people are the key. They are the ones who can change society. They're the ones who can change things, because money is such a powerful tool in all of the different societies around the world. And through many, many amazing circumstances, I have trained some of the big wealth gurus that you see today. And so we've been rocking and rolling for 32 years. There's a lot of work still to do. And I'm happy to share with everyone here some of the most powerful tools that I have seen used, that I have used myself. And let's see if we can get everyone started or to continue or to expand the money and the success that they have right now.
You mentioned that you train successful entrepreneurs all around the world. Is that your passion?
It is. It is my passion. And more than anything else, my passion is to bring out of every human being their entrepreneurial self, or for them to begin to learn about themselves, to see how they can join an entrepreneurial team, because not everyone was born an entrepreneur. It takes certain skills. It just takes a certain spirit. But everyone has to be able to contribute to an entrepreneurial team, because whenever you see all the big stories about all these people who have become very successful, or the companies, when you start studying them and how they got there, there's always a whole team of people. And there's a lot of quote-unquote little people that do a lot of work. And, just a few people get the glory and the fame. But actually, it's a whole team of people. And there's no reason why someone who is quiet, who likes numbers, who doesn't like to be in the limelight, they'd really like to just go to work, do their work, and then go back home, be with their families, and have a quiet life, who can also be part of a team where they can do profit sharing, and they can be part of a team that is really out there making a lot of money, making a difference, and they can also become successful. So a lot of times you run into people who are very quiet and they say, well, I don't think I have the personality to make a lot of money. Well, that's not true. You can be part of a team.
Wow. That is very powerful.
But you can see it in your field. When we were talking prior to this teleconference, we were talking about that big cruise that you went to, and you were learning from some amazing people. But if you think about it, that particular ship, that particular group of people, if you were to ask them, they could probably spend hours in acknowledging all the people that have supported them in getting there. It's something that is really important for people to begin to understand, that the power of team, the power of having an aligned team, the power of having people that are in the right jobs is what creates success. There's no way that only one person, even think about Oprah Winfrey, and that's what I love about her. She's constantly acknowledging all the people. Definitely she has, the charisma and the heart and the love, and she's an awesome leader. But there is all these people behind her bringing in the right guests, doing the right research, bringing in the right products. It is such an incredible